let's talk about a common question we all have. What does the first session really look like? Hi, I'm Aarti, a licensed therapist and one of the founders of Incontact Counselling and Training. So most people come into therapy when they're going through a difficult time. So our therapists at Incontact will prioritize acknowledging the courage and commitment you have made to make that initial appointment. The first session is slightly different from your future appointments. The therapist follows a process that also involves an admin protocol. After your initial facilitation with the Incontact admin, you will be connected to your therapist, who will coordinate with you and send you a registration link through email along with appointment schedule. When you visit, you will enter our reception and will be greeted mainly by the therapist. The focus of your first appointment is really to establish safety and comfort for you, along with a connection. The therapist will share the counseling process's safety, confidentiality, and emergency protocols with you. We familiarize you with the counseling process and explore if you're acquainted through previous counseling experience. You can also ask the therapist questions about their skills and the therapeutic process here. Then we ask you what brings you into therapy, what has been the catalyst to commit you to this process. We want to hear your story and often take notes while you're sharing. Primarily focusing on listening in the first session, our therapists facilitate the session with appropriate questions that provide a constructive space for you to share. Some of the common questions your therapist may ask: how long have you had this problem? A time when you did not feel or behave like this? How does this problem impact you? Or how does the problem interfere with your life? We understand sharing and discussing your problems can be challenging, so the therapist will validate your feelings throughout the session. We usually end the session by setting goals or addressing what you need from the therapeutic process. We ask you to visualize or think about what it would look like if the problem diminished, how life would be different if you achieved what you needed from therapy. We also ask you to share any feedback or takeaways from the session. The session ends with the therapist scheduling your next appointment. Something to highlight here: the therapeutic process is not a magic wand and usually takes time and commitment to achieve the desired results. Research has found that commitment from the client is the most significant factor in achieving success.